Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise, and we're going to get into two games here today. Week 2 and Week 3. First against the Miami Dolphins, the only team actually we lost to last year on our way to a Super Bowl title. A disastrous of the game. Max Sampson threw 4 interceptions, so let's hope we don't have that today. On the defensive side, we won't have to deal with Tyreek Hill, though. You can see he's out for 5 weeks, but we're going to have to still deal with C.J. Stroud, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. We could have faced this team in the AFC Championship last year, but they lost to Baltimore. But I suspect they're going to be there again this year. You can see Stroud, after 2 seasons, left Houston, was traded. They went for Tua, but he has been fantastic here in Miami, and he's got a great running back, Devon Achane. I mean, maybe the fastest running back in the NFL. A couple 1,000-yard back-to-back seasons for him. So you can see 5.3 a carry. He has been unbelievable. He's one of the best backs. So right there, you have some unbelievable talent. So without Tyreek Hill, the receiving core obviously not as talented. It's going to be led by Devin Duvernay and Quez Watkins. Titus Ware's had some pretty good games in the past. And obviously last year, Max Fullen, a first-round tight end. So they still have some offensive talent. Maybe they lean more on the run. But C.J. Stroud's fantastic. So as long as you have some receivers that are semi-decent, I think he'll be able to really, light it up. But we'll see how our defense reacts after the Week 1, I would say, man. Against Kansas City, our defense really struggled. So this is going to be a really good test here against C.J. Stroud in this offense. It's just going to help out, I guess, with no Tyreek Hill. And as you just saw there, Will Jacobson, a chance to continue that breakout. So we're going to need 3 total, tackle for loss or sack. So hopefully we can get that done. But hopefully we can get a win. Yeah, let's get a win here. Week 2, let's get this underway. Start off 2-0. And we'll receive the ball first, as this will be returnable by Mooney. And Mooney will be up to around the 22-yard line. I did see some comments, hoping Mooney would get some opportunities. He will. He'll get in there. I think some of his receiving skills just aren't there yet, even though he has the speed. Because we're going to start out with a good run, pick up around 12 yards there for a first down. But take a look at this block by Parker Albert. Let's take a look at this again. I mean, he absolutely just lays out Jerome Baker. Man, talk about a decleater right there. Parker Albert, great block there by the first-round rookie. That's what you want to see all day. Nice run, nice block. And now 2nd and 8. Max Sampson rolling out, looking down the field, has an open man, and it's overthrown just a little bit, intended for Isaiah Likely. Had the pass rusher Jalen Phillips on him. That is a total mismatch. Just cannot make the connection. 3rd and 8, pressure coming. Sampson, nothing there, and he's actually going to be sacked. And the Dolphins defense comes out, makes the stop right away. Man, we missed the touchdown, missed one there. And here comes C.J. Stroud in this Miami offense. Last week in a Week 1 win, 234, 3 touchdowns. Like I said, this team was right there last year. I suspect Tyreek Hill coming back, this team's going to be right there again. 3rd and 7, then we bring the heat on the edge, and Amari Burney with the sack. So the defense comes right out, gets a nice quick 3 and out. Last week, Kansas City just went up and down on us in the first quarter, but not here. So we get a nice defensive stop, and now we get back to the run, and Jalen Jenkins breaks off a tackle. He'll get into Miami territory up to the 40-yard line, and that's what I want to see is really the defense. How do you react after last week, which I don't even know how we won that game, to be honest with you, but we did as we go underneath there to Isaiah Likely, trying to get him involved in this offense. I think he is a great talent. Hasn't got a lot of uses where he's gone, but I think we have a chance with him here. As Sampson, look out, he's going to be brought down. Jalen Phillips, sack. Probably should have got rid of that one, and it's going to be a loss of 15. Let's just hope. Sometimes, when you have a bad games in a certain team, certain place, and things in the beginning don't go right for you, sometimes it gets in your head. So let's hope that doesn't happen here, because this was the worst game of the season last year for Sampson in this stadium. So not what you want to see as the kick is good. But I do have to say, we had a better game in the Super Bowl in this stadium where we won the Super Bowl. So maybe exercise a little bit of the demons in the Super Bowl, but still, facing this Miami team, hopefully we can do it here in Week 2. As Stroud out to Achan, and he can't get anything there. Nice job there by Josh Uche. And they're going to go empty here on third down. Stroud, pressure coming from Oweh, incomplete. And I believe that was Tyree Patterson. Had pretty good coverage here on the outside as well. So that could have been easily picked if it's thrown perfectly. But there you go. Defense stepping up like that's what I want to see. I want to see how the defense reacted because I still think this defense is a top-notch defense. But, man, I was surprised in week one. What a catch there by John Mechie. Great grab, first down, up to the 37. Still trying to, get him involved. It's still way early, only 2 games into the season, so still trying to find that rhythm with Mechie as we go to the outside. Underneath the pass to Jalen Jenkins, and he's down to the 4. So Jenkins down to the 4, trying to punch this one in here, getting an early 2-score lead. First and goal, Jenkins gets around the edge with his speed. Forget about it. Jalen Jenkins in for the touchdown, and we're going to take a 10-0 lead. So a lot better to a start of a game here today than even, last year or last week against Kansas City. So we'll take that 10-0 lead, see how this defense continues to play. 10 minutes left here in this second quarter. Stroud play action, rolling out, has Achan underneath, but guess what? Will Jacobson, that is great coverage, great reaction. I mean, it's only him and Achan in open field, and Achan gets that. It is over as we bring the blitz again. Amari Burney with another sack. And right now, our defense is playing absolutely lights out. Burney with his second sack of the game. And now we got really good field position here to start off this drive. 1st and 10, run really not going anywhere there. And Jalen Jenkins a bit shaken up on the play. So Jenkins on the sideline not too happy. He'll come out there. Hopefully he'll be okay. 3rd and 11, Isaiah Likely with a great grab. Nice job in traffic, hanging on to it. That's your job as a tight end. Make those tough grabs. You know you're going to take a hit. We'll hang on 1st and 10 and get the ball to the running game. And there's Keaton Mitchell with the carry, picking up around 9 yards. 2nd and 1, we'll go back to Mitchell. Getting a really nice block there from Mechie. Makes one man miss, and what a spin move there. What a spin move by Keaton Mitchell. He had the juke with the spin down to the 10. Hey, that's why you bring him in. Another speed back just in case of injury. You just never know. But take a look at this. Nice juke. Then whoop, little spin move there. Gets down to around, I would say about the 9-yard line. They're going to say the 10. I think that's a really bad spot, actually, looking at it. 1st and 10, wide open, and Joseph Good dropped it for the touchdown. Oh, man. He can just walk in. 3rd and goal, going up top, looking for Jalen Waddle, and he can't bring it down. And if you remember last year's game against the Dolphins, Waddle went out in the first quarter. So we thought maybe that was going to be a revenge-type game. He went out in the first quarter. Never, didn't have that chance. So this is his second chance here. As up the middle is Achan with the run, but there is a flag on the play, and that is going to be a holding call. So drop that back. But, man, if Joseph Good would have just wide open. At least we got a field goal still out of it. Over the middle, that's caught. Duvernay picks up good yardage. Another flag on the play. See what this one is. And this one's going to be a roughing the passer call. So Miami add on to that Duvernay catch. Automatic first down. Another 15. Jamal Fort, the guilty party. And now Miami up to the 47. Best drive of the game. Going down the field. And it's going to fall incomplete. I think he probably should have had that one, actually. I think as a Titus Ware. Probably should have had the catch on that one. As they go to full on a 3rd and 12, tight end screen, and that does not work at all. We are all over it, and I believe Miami's going to punt the ball there. So Miami can't get anything yet. Nothing on the board for them. As Jalen Jenkins back at it, making some moves, makes another move, and he's brought down at the 39-yard line, another first down. Man, he just is unbelievable in open space. I mean, the number 20 is looking like Barry Sanders out there. 1st and 10. Firing. And there's Joseph Good. There you go. Hanging on to that one. First down up to the 31-yard line and a first down. Now, I'm not comparing Jalen Jenkins to Barry Sanders. That's for sure. Not yet. I mean, obviously, he's only in his second year. I don't know, put him up that way. 1st and 10, play action again. Sampson, plenty of time, and this time Joseph Good will catch the wide open ball, and he puts it in for the score. And right now, we are dominating this game. Joseph Good makes up for the drop touchdown pass, and he gets one there as he had some good yardage on that drive, that's for sure. The 2 play action plays to him. Good in for the score. We got a 20-0 lead. This is looking like the team we had last year, as that run is going absolutely nowhere. Callaway can't get anything, and I think that's going to count. Are they going to count that as our tackle for loss for Jacobson? Well, I'll take it. Going up top, and Tyreek Patterson knocks it away. Intended for Duvernay, as Amari Burney is a little bit shaken up. But what a play there from Patterson in this defense. What a difference. As Sampson takes off, making a spin move, he'll get down to the 45-yard line. But our secondary looks really good. We're putting a lot of pressure on Stroud. It just looks like a 180. 2nd and 2 underneath. Joseph Good with the grab. Nice job in, he's pretty much like a tight end at his size. Has the catch in a 1st down. We still have all 3 of our timeouts here. Look out, Sampson, ball is loose. We will recover it. But we're going to have to use a timeout, obviously. Don't want guys running back to the line, wasting clock. As Sampson fires, has Mechie for the grab. Mechie down to the 40, just very close to a 1st. And we'll use our 2nd timeout. So now 3rd and inches. Could have ran the ball, but decide to throw. Going up top, that's a dangerous throw. And luckily for us, it is incomplete. That probably should have been picked. Overthrew his man, but now 4th and inches, we're going to go for it. Looking, Sampson had his man underneath Waddle, and he could not connect with them. It is incomplete. And now Miami takes the ball over, and they have a chance now to pick up some points. Go to the outside to Fullen for the grab, and it gets out of bounds. Obviously, Miami still has all 3 of their timeouts, trying to swing a little bit of momentum to their side before halftime, as they will get the ball, but Max Crosby trying to close that momentum with the sack. And now a 3rd and 19, and they're just going to run the ball. We'll get the stop, and you know what? That's going to bring us to half. So Miami, I understand the sack 3rd and 19. You want to be, you got to be a little bit careful, but that's not playing aggressive at all. But you can see they only have 37 yards at halftime. Our defense is looking really good. Now, if Tyreek Hill is in this game, maybe it's a little bit different story, but right now our defense is looking like the top defense in the NFL, no doubt about it. So let's go up to Minnesota. They got a 10-0 lead over the Chargers. Obviously, we will see the Vikings, but we'll see the Chargers twice this year. I still think this division is going to be very good this year. I think the Chargers are looking to have a bounce-back season. You got Seattle with a 24-2 lead over the Packers. I think Seattle right now, in my opinion, is the NFC favorite. I just think the talent there is unbelievable. I think for them, we've drafted very, very well. That's why we are going to have so many, really struggling decisions of re-signing guys here. But I think they've drafted almost as good as us. They have a fantastic team there in Seattle. And they are the team in the NFC to definitely, I think, to watch out for. So we'll head into this second half. Miami needs something here to start out. 3rd down and 8 here. They don't want to, just like that, punt the ball, as that is going to be incomplete. Just great coverage there on the outside. Can't find Quez Watkins. And there you go. Our defense, outstanding here so far, as we're going to try to add to this lead. Sampson looking, and there's some pressure. He is going to go down, sack. And this is going to bring up a 3rd down 11. They're bringing the heat. We're going up top, looking for Jalen Waddle, who has the grab. You got to be careful with our offense. If you bring a blitz, 0 blitz, nobody over the top, man-to-man coverage, you got to watch out for that guy, Jalen Waddle. As Sampson now going up top, Waddle again, and Waddle comes away with the grab, and they're going to say he stepped out at the 1. I was hoping he was in. I still need that. They still need that new, they're going to still, obviously stick with the animations. Give me those reach out for touchdown animations. I don't see them anymore. I don't know what happened to them. I know it's kind of like a superstar ability. I just don't really see reach out, anymore. And I think in real life that's going to happen on that Waddle catch. As look out Sampson on 3rd and goal. So we kind of, really screwed up that 1st and goal from the 1. And instead of, easily putting in for the touchdown, it's a field goal. It's 23-20. But right now, 3 points is like a 30-point lead right now against this Miami team because they just can't get anything. As Jamal Fort with a nice stop. 3rd down, Stroud looking down the field, and this one's going to be broken up. Cam Oliver all over it. Even Clayton Crockett, the rookie, was right there. So incomplete. CJ Stroud in this offense, it's a frustrating day for them. As Stamper with a really good run, breaking some tackles. He's up to the 49-yard line and give him a 1st down. We got a 3rd and 4. Here comes that blitz for Miami, and we try to go to Isaiah Likely, who can't hang on to it. Had a man underneath, but that is going to be a punt. So the Miami defense just trying to do their best to hold up. I know it's, it's obviously a 3-possession game here, 23-0, and they're hoping their offense can do something. But their defense is giving it what they can do here right now, as over the middle, and somehow Max Fullen, he will be shaken up. I don't even know how that pass was put in there. I don't know how he caught it, but he did. And they're up to the 46-yard line and a 1st down, as that's going to be caught there by Duvernay. Another fantastic throw by Stroud. That is, coverage is there. You got a 6'4" corner on the money. Best drive of the game here for Miami, and it's going to end right there. A screen attempt goes nowhere, so they will end up kicking the field goal, getting some points on the board. In reality, maybe you think about going for that on 4th and 5, at this moment in the game. Just trying to get right back into it, but I can also see just trying to get a little momentum on your side, getting some points, so 23-20. And hoping their defense can get a stop. Underneath, caught. That is Mechie. Gets a really nice block there from Waddle, as Mechie will be a tad bit shaken up. So far, we had a few of these injuries. Nothing really serious, though. As Jenkins cuts it back. Nice blocks. 1st down up to the 33-yard line. As this is the time of the game where you got to think about running the ball, obviously. But if you run the ball so well, you can play action off it. We hit it for a touchdown earlier. We're going to try here again. Sampson going up top is good. We'll have the grab. That one was close. Javon Holland was there. That could have been easily picked off, but Joseph Good, such a big-bodied receiver, has the grab. 1st down to the 7. Now hand this with the Jenkins. Cuts it up. He can walk in for the touchdown. And right now, with a 30-3 lead, that might be ball game for Miami. Great blocking from everybody involved. Then Wicks with the outside block there. That's fantastic. So 30-3, and now I say this game's all but over. Just playing for maybe some stats, some pride here at the end of the game. That's going to be Max Crosby for the sack. As for us, I'm trying to get this upgrade here for Will Jacobson. We have the 1 tackle for loss, but that's all we got at the moment. So we got to come up with something here at the end. We're going to bring him to the outside to blitz. He can't get there. It's thrown away, incomplete. I'm guessing they're going to go for it here in 4th and 12. So maybe we'll just bring Jacobson again on the blitz. Trying to get this sack. At least get us within 1. It's not there. Cameron Oliver almost has the pick, incomplete. And Miami can't get anything. Looking for Titus Ware there. And pretty much run this into the end of the game. We got it down to a 4th and 1. We decided, let's just go for it here. Why not? We're right at the 2-yard line. Just see if we can put it in. Get some more stats, obviously. And that's probably running up the score. Not usually my thing. Usually I'm fine with just kneeling it down. But give Jalen Jenkins the ball. Get him in for the touchdown. And we're going to come away with a 37-3 final. And that is a, dominant victory. Our defense completely shut down this Miami offense. They couldn't do anything the entire game. I just think, only bad thing about this game is I don't think we got everything with Will Jacobson. I think we only got the one tackle for loss, and that was it. Tried there at the end. It just did not happen. Sampson over 300 yards again for the 2 times in a row to start of the season. Jalen Jenkins a yard short of 100, but 3 touchdowns on the ground. As for over the air, Joseph Good, 100 yards and a touchdown. Could have had 2 if he caught that one. Waddle ended up with 97 yards receiving. Mechie a solid game, 4 for 50. But he led in tackles. Yeah, he just had the 1 tackle for loss. No sacks. Man. So that'll stop that possible upgrade there for Will Jacobson. But Crosby, Burney, a couple sacks apiece. And the secondary was outstanding in that game. I mean, Patterson and Oliver were all over the place, making deflections, making some great plays. Even some throws that were made from C.J. Stroud were not easy throws to make. We did not make it easy in this game. So now we are 2-0, and we're going to go to Minnesota, who ended up holding on to that victory. This Minnesota team right now, defense is ranked in the top 5 here to start off the season. And obviously you got Kyler Murray, who's off to a really good start. 5 touchdowns, no pick. Look at that completion percentage, 86%. Now, I don't know what is happening. You never know with Madden updates, secretly updates, I don't know if anybody who's still out there playing, who knows if you're still playing this game, you never know. Have you seen the completion percentage for quarterbacks? Look at the start for Justin Jefferson. Wow. What a start. Over 100 yards each, 9 catches in 12, 2 touchdowns in week 1 against the Bears. Chargers, 12 catches. So that's a great start from Justin Jefferson. But even during halftime, I'm seeing the stats for some of these quarterbacks, and they're not missing. I think the one game was, I think it was one of the things below. I think Jalen Hurts was like perfect. And obviously you see Kyler Murray in 2 weeks is 86 completion percentage. So let me know if anybody else is experiencing that too, especially in simming. I'm not really seeing quarterbacks miss. It's crazy. They're barely missing passes. I don't know. I mean, we saw with Patrick Mahomes, just week 1, he started off like 12 for 12 or something like that. So even he was, it's no Mahomes, so obviously, but we're seeing some crazy quarterback. I don't know if it's Robo QB is back, but we're kind of seeing a little bit of it. But in game, that last game with Stroud, we didn't see it, so that is good. But here we go. We'll get the ball first here in week 3 in Minnesota. See if we can get off to a good start. Jenkins with the carry to start. Breaks off a tackle. And he's got a first down at the 32-yard line. We just haven't been able to get a rhythm with Jenkins so far this season. He's had, good game last week, 99 yards and 3 touchdowns. You really can't complain about that. It just, you're trying to, get every other runner involved. Jenkins obviously went out a little bit for the game, this past game in week 2. So you're just trying to get Stamper. You're trying to get Keaton Mitchell involved. He is an unbelievable back, Jenkins. He can go off at any time, and he gets getting some really good blocks, and Jenkins off to the races, and he's down to the 17-yard line and a first down. Now, if he has, these starts, and he is just dominating, I'm fine just continuously giving him the ball, and obviously giving him a rest here and there. As Stamper with the carry, and he picks up around 8 down to the 9-yard line. We'll give him a 9, actually, so 2nd down and 1. We'll keep him in the ball game. Hand him the ball back. Gets around the edge. He's going to be just short. And Roosevelt Dubois is going to be out. A little bit shaken up, maybe holding his arm there a little bit. So we'll have to take a look at that injury. 3rd down and inches. Go back to Jalen Jenkins. Cuts it up. He's got it. First down to the 5. And now Jenkins is shaken up again. He's down. Man, some injury concerns here to start the season. 1st and goal. Rolling out. Sampson looking. And Waddle is going to come away with the grab. He gets 2 feet in bounds. Somehow, I don't even know. It looked like he ran out of room. But Waddle, 2 feet. Let's take a look at this one. We're going to show this replay of the feet. He's got it, and he is dragging both feet. He's got the touchdown. Waddle in for the score. Man, he is Absolutely something else. Oh, a torn labrum for Dubois. That is going to be a multi-week injury. So, not what you want to see. Zion Johnson, he got the start over him. Well, didn't last very long. So let's see if we can shut down this now Minnesota offense and Justin Jefferson. What a start to the season. 3rd and 3, Murray, and there is Jefferson with the grab, first down. I mean, we're going to try everything we can against this guy to shut him down, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. And now another 3rd down here for Minnesota, 3rd and 9. Kyler back to throw, but Max Crosby with the pressure right up the middle. And Uche there to help clean it up. Sack. That's what we're used to. Really good coverage down the field. Allow these guys to eat up front. And that's a punt. 1st and 10 now for this offense. Oh, wide open. Wide open. Got Joseph Good. Is anybody going to catch him? I don't think so. Touchdown. Joseph Good. Last year, a bit of a down year. But he had some injury concerns. But right now, the way he is playing last game and now this, man, Joseph Good might be on the rise this year. That's for sure. Comes up with a big touchdown. When you got a 6'9" guy that can outrun you, forget about it. Good for the touchdown. 14-0 lead. That's what we want. Put pressure on their team right away. Will Jacobson's going to get the tackle for loss here on Isaiah Spiller. And, man, I wish we could have got a few of those last game. Well, we'll get one here. 3rd and 7. Murray back to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going to go down again. Crosby and Uche there again. Murray, Cam Oliver and him getting into a little bit. But that's going to be a punt for Minnesota. But a 3rd and 11 for this offense. Sampson looking, firing. Isaiah Likely's got it. First down to the 34. Like I said, I want to get this guy involved. I want him to have a really good season. I would love to get a Pro Bowl for Likely. I think we could. I think it's a possibility. 1st and 10, underneath, caught Likely again. Gets tripped up a little bit. Picks up around 6 yards, but I think it's possible. I think he's got, really good speed, really good athleticism, and better strength than you can think. Is up the middle. That's going to be stopped. Stamper can get that one. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 2. We're going to go for it. But he's got some really, he's got some nasty stiff arms. He really does. And almost with ease a lot of the times. And he kind of has that gliding speed. You don't think he's running fast, but he's really fast and got unbelievable hands. I think it's a great signing. And I think he's going to perform well this year as we're going to him. And there he is, Isaiah Likely with the grab and a first down. I think that's what we're going to see. We're just getting started with him. And then when you get a rapport, you get a trust with him as well. To make those throws. It's going to be dangerous. 1st and goal now from the 6. We're going to run it with Sampson up the middle. He'll get down to the 1. Trying to get an early 3-possession lead here. See if we can put this one in. 3rd and goal from the 1. We go to Stamper. And, just short. As DeMarcus Lawrence shaking up there for Minnesota. But now this goes to 4th and goal. We're going to go for it. We're staying aggressive this whole season. No doubt about it. Looking and caught by Isaiah Likely. Touchdown. Is this the game? Is this the game where Isaiah Likely has a breakout? Right now it's looking like it. Likely for the touchdown. 21-0 lead. So right now, Minnesota's offense. What are you going to do? Murray. What happened there? I don't know what just happened. Murray's going to take off. Did Josh Uche just stop? He had him right away, and I don't know what happened. Well, yeah, I don't know if he just got blocked. Okay, well, all right. Big play there for Minnesota. Murray outside, caught, and keeps it going. I thought he was going to be brought down, but down to the 9-yard line is Addison for the grab. So in a couple plays just like that, Minnesota in business here. Murray over the middle, caught. Addison, he dives, but Carlos Hurts is there to knock him away and doesn't allow them to score, but they're down to the 1. Spiller in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. They give him the ball, and he could just walk in for the touchdown. Wow, okay. Well, Minnesota made that look absolutely easy, and they go in for 7, and they put this back to a 2-possession lead, so we'll see if they have found something offensively. The question is, can they stop our offense? And Isaiah Likely's having himself a game. Down to the 25, 1st down. I don't know if they got anybody that can cover this guy. It's not looking like they can. I don't think so. Down to the 25. We got, look at this blocking. Unbelievable touchdown, Jalen Jenkins. Well, that was quick. 2 plays. What blocking? What a convoy. That was Likely and I believe Waddle on the outside. I mean, 2 guys just, yep, see you later. You're not going anywhere. Any defender. That's easy. Touchdown, 28-7. So how does Minnesota respond to that? Go underneath, caught. Close to a 1st down. That's going to bring up a 3rd down in inches. And the ball looks like it's over the line. And that's going to be caught. 1st down, Minnesota. Donovan People-Jones with the nice reception there. You know, taking the hits. Got it. 1st down. 2 minutes left here in this 1st half. Murray to throw. And, oh, man, he's going to be brought down. Lloyd Sweat with the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line. Keep this going here. They still have all their timeouts. Murray to throw. Over the middle is Spiller. Bernie is there for the stop. They're going to hurry it up again here. 3rd down and 6. Still hanging on to those timeouts. Murray to throw. Looking outside, and it's caught by Addison. Crockett was there. Instead of maybe going for the tip, goes for the pick. Gets thrown. 1st down to the 14. But a 3rd and 8. Murray looking. He'll take off, and the ball is loose, and it's recovered by, I believe, Uche is there. But the rookie, 1st rounder, Clayton Crockett, steps up, hits Murray, and he'll be credited for the forced fumble there, even though, looking at that replay, Kyler Murray just dropped that ball, lost his concentration, thought he was going to get away, and because of that, Minnesota will not get any points on the board. Won't maybe put this to a 28-14 game, and it remains a 28-7 game at halftime. So we got a 21-point lead, and maybe Minnesota's offense is starting to turn it around there, but maybe that's the play that kind of slows them back down again. Let's go up to Detroit. Yeah, see, again, Jalen Hurts, 9 for 9. Golf 4 for 6, 21-7 lead for Philadelphia. They're saying, hey, wait a minute, we're still the favorites here in the NFC. Let's just not, put Seattle up there yet. Even Carolina, but they have started off slow. 21-3 lead for Buffalo. Even there, Allen 13 for 16. That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing the quarterbacks right now are just dotting the ball over the place. Ritter hasn't missed. He's 8 for 8, 14-7 lead for Atlanta. I don't know what's happening. I'm not seeing many incompletions, that's for sure. So we get into the second half. 28-7 lead, Minnesota. It's got to get something here. First drive of the half, and it's not going to happen here. Odafe Owe with the sack. 5th sack of the game here against Kyler Murray. And that is a punt right away. 3 and out. We'll go back to the air. Going up top. Jalen Waddle grab. And we had Kohler, I believe, underneath for the easy catch and maybe a 1st down. But when you can get it in the hands of this guy, you got to try every time. 1st down there for Waddle. Rolling out again. And there is Isaiah Likely just wide open. Nathan Sutton, good luck, man. You're having a rough game covering Isaiah Likely. A rough game. Down to the 9 we go. And this is going to be held on by Sampson. And if he just... There's a lane there. Just a missed run. Should have cut it up. And that's going to knock it back to the 11. So 3rd and goal. Sampson. Oh, man, you just got cooked. Guess who? Isaiah Likely. Touchdown. 2nd of the game. What a game for this guy. He is now, I guess, now comfortable with this offense. It's showing here in week 3, 35-7 lead. And you know what? There's Justin Jefferson with the grab. He's only had a few catches. Yeah, it's only his 3rd catch of the game. We've really shut him down. Murray just hasn't been able to find him. We've gotten really good pressure in his face with the 5 sacks. But you can see this time, plenty of time, just great coverage. Lloyd Sweat will get another sack, but that's really just a coverage sack. Nobody open down the field. Murray can't find anybody. That's all that is. So now they'll have to punt the ball here. So we got Mooney back there. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what Lonnie Mooney obviously has that speed. Cuts it around the edge, beating the guys to the edge. Makes a couple guys miss. He'll be finally brought down at the 39, but that's a really good punt return, and that's what he can bring. Obviously, not a touchdown return, but I believe he obviously has the ability with the speed to do that. And still, trying to just, build up his, more catching ability, his release to get him out there. Just trying to get him a few snaps here and there. And 3rd and 3, where else you go in this game? Isaiah Likely, 1st down. But yeah, Mooney will get in there. I think just give him more, let him progress throughout the season. Just can't, just because he has 99 speed, you can put him out there in some plays, but, it doesn't mean if he gets pressed, he's not going to go anywhere. His route running ability is not that great. So, we still got to beware with that. 3rd and 9, Sampson firing. There he is. There's Mooney. And those are the perfect routes, I think. A drag route, crossing routes, use that speed. I think that's where you have to utilize him. And we'll try to get him more involved. He has the catch there for a 1st down. So moving to the 4th quarter. We're going to set up a tight end screen here to Likely. Gets a block. Cuts around the edge. He'll be close to a 1st down, a 3rd down and 1. And I'm thinking this probably will be the last drive for the starters. As Sampson just walks in for the touchdown. And yeah, a 42-7 lead. Yeah, these guys don't have to be in the game any longer. Sampson puts it in, and this is an absolutely dominating performance here in Minnesota. You know what? We've seen 2 dominating games here today from the defense that struggled in week 1. This is the defense that, you always hope to have, and I thought we definitely had. I thought the defense that we had for sure. We've been top-notch the last few years, and we've returned most of the same guys, and we're seeing it here. It was just, maybe we were, coming into that game, Super Bowl champs, week 1, we got this, and then you're facing Patrick Mahomes and that offense and that team, and they're great, and we just got, a little bit shell-shocked in the beginning, but we came back and got the victory, and now we're seeing this team for what it is. I mean, it's kind of like last year. And if Isaiah Likely, who ended up with 150 in this game, if he starts to step up like that, give it what Jalen Waddle and what Joseph Good's doing in this season, and obviously the run game is solid, ooh, good luck. I mean, our offense, barring any injury, is just going to be getting better and better throughout the weeks. Now, we do have an injury here, offensive line, and that is Dubois. He'll be out for 4 weeks for the torn labrum. And we didn't have Colton Miller that game. So right now the offensive line depth is pretty good too. But yeah, Max Sampson, player of the week, 4 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground, perfect passer rating. Yeah, look at Jalen Hurts. He didn't miss, 14 of 14. But we go to 3-0. We'll take on the Chicago Bears before a couple big games against the Broncos and the Bengals. But even though this Bears team is 0-3, they still have a lot of talent. Yeah, I think they have a top 5 defense as well. So still could be tough, and you don't want to sleep on any team really in the NFL. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button and subscribe for more, as I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.